What is up, guys? Insano James. This is part 2 from the video I did yesterday on Xenoverse 3 and 2, and I talked a little bit about DC Universe Online and talking about how Xenoverse 3 needs to become a MMO. Now, those of you who have not played DC Universe Online, it is an open world. I mean, it's huge. It's one of the biggest open world games because it is an MMO. So I think that's where Xenoverse 3 needs to go. I don't know what they're going to call it, but that's where they need to go with Xenoverse 3. It needs to become an MMO. This one already plays like one. Not all the way, but it does play like one. It is slightly an open world game. You have a large city, but it's not that much of an open world. I mean, you can go to one side of the map to the other side, but I really honestly believe that's where they need to go with the third game. They just need to shut down the stories and just put all the content from all the shows, from all the movies, and not just the same storylines. They need to switch it up, put different scenarios in it. I mean, yes, they put different scenarios in 1 and 2, but 2 got the same fucking story it did in the first game, except a few tweaks here and there and added different cutscenes. And yes, we got Super Saiyan 3, we got Super Saiyan God, you even got, for the humans, you got the Nimbus Cloud, and, you're able to go golden with the Frieza race, and, obviously, who's picked a Namekian, you become a giant, and you turn into Kid Buu if you're a Majin race, which is fucking ridiculous, because if you're a female, you still become Kid Buu. I'm like, okay. If you're a female Majin race and you transform into Kid Buu, you're still you turn into a male. Now, given that, I guess because Majin Buu made a female. Now, I don't remember this. I don't even remember seeing this, but from rumors and people talking about it, that Majin Buu made a female Majin character in whatever the hell it was. I don't even remember. I haven't watched all the movies, so if anyone would like to elaborate that to me, I would greatly appreciate that. But this needs to be a MMO, a what the hell does it even stand for? Oh, I know it's MMO, Multimedia Online. I can't remember what MMO even stands for anymore, but it needs to be Dragonball Xenoverse 3 Online. Now, given that we are able to go online with a party or fight against each other online, obviously, but the game itself needs to be strictly online. Now, some people may hate that because you have to pay for PlayStation Plus. Given that DC Universe Online is a free-to-play game, so you don't really have to pay to play online with PlayStation Plus, because it's a free-to-play game. Now, you pay for the DLCs and the chapters that they add to DC Universe Online. Now, I'm hoping that's something that they can do with Xenoverse 3. I would love to see that, but but don't confuse that with me trying to say that Xenoverse 3 needs to be exactly like DC Universe Online. Now, a lot of MMOs are very similar, because they're an online MMO game. Being able to create a character, they need to give you a large options of when you create a character, more clothing options, more hair options, you know, more auras, you know, being able to pick what color your aura is when you create a character. I mentioned that in my last video, because that's just been something that really bugged me a little bit. And the hair transformations, you know, when you become Super Saiyan, it doesn't transform. And I mentioned that in the other video. So those are my two big issues. Oh, and fighting styles. We all do the same exact fighting style if you go with Super Saiyan. All the races do the same fighting style. And I don't mean loadouts. I mean how you fight other players with melee attacks. Now, that'd be a big plus for Xenoverse 3. With all the things I have mentioned in the last video is what needs to be added in the third game. Make it an MMO. It already plays like one. Make it a open world game. Now it does kind of play like an open world game, but you're in one city, one big city, and that's it. I mean, you got Red Dead Redemption. That is like a huge open world game. You know, we've got Grand Theft Auto. That's a huge open world game, and I would love it for them to even add, for you to be able to go to different planets, and that would be an open world. Like, now I know this is a lot to ask for the producers and the creators of Xenoverse, but you know how many people would buy that game? It would be ridiculous. They would sell out the ass. They would get buyers out the ass if they did that with the third game. Now, I probably mentioned this before, but I don't know what they would call it. I don't know if they would put Xenoverse 3 online. That's up to them. You know, I would be fine with that. And if they don't go with MMO, I would love to see the Dragon Ball Super Saga. I'd be fine with that, but give us more options. Give us more customizations with our characters. It would be a huge plus in my book, and for other people, if that was to be put in the game. Now leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What do you want? Do you want an MMO for the third game? Or do you just want to see a different storyline, more options, more customization? I mean, nobody wants to see the same shit over and over. And Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 has hit its peak on DLCs. Unless they just start changing the DLCs into, much like, you know, we did get, you know, the God transformation. You know, we got Super Saiyan 3, which wasn't an update, it came into the game. And they kept adding different missions in the updates. You didn't have to pay for them, but, you know, different chapters or different storylines from the show, from the movies. And I think that's what the third game needs to do, is just put it all in one. But, you know, I'm not saying that they shouldn't add DLCs, but I'm saying that if they go with the MMO online, with Xenoverse Online. Now, if anyone agrees with me, like I said, leave a comment down below. I'm going to end the video here. This is Insano James. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.